everybody, welcome to Duct Tape and Pearls. My name is Donna. James is still asleep right now. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm making a cup of coffee. Took a little break from work. And the reason why I'm filming today, some exciting stuff is happening. It's going to happen between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. today. We're not sure what time this person will be here, but we're super excited. This is getting fixed. We even have, they shipped it straight to us, the package for it, the repair part. So it's getting repaired today. And if you look here, there's some stuff up for the bedroom that I'm decorating up the bedroom. So I'm going to be decorating up the bedroom, not this video, but the next upcoming videos. I gotta do the closet first, and I plan on doing that probably Sunday, but I wanted to take you in on a day in the life of. I'm also going to be starting some seeds today after work, and the most important thing is I only had one Keurig cup left, and it's being made right now until this bad boy got delivered. I don't normally do Maxwell House, but I figured let's change it up a bit. So I got my coffee in. I could use James's coffee, but it isn't so strong it'll keep me up for 6 or 7 days. So I'm super excited because let's talk about the story of the fridge. We bought this house and it had a fridge in it that was super duper old, and whenever I opened it, it was filthy on the inside. So James took it out front before we moved in, and they took a power washer and other things to it and cleaned out the inside. And the deal was we were going to take that fridge, move it to our office, and have a full-size fridge back there. Waited for it to dry out, moved it to our office, plugged it in, and it didn't work. That's fine. We were going to get a new fridge anyway. So we went to our local, new to us, used appliance store. We had bought from them before a fridge, a washer, 2 dryers. I mean, we bought several appliances from them. They never did us wrong. We found, when we went there, a washer and dryer, which we've had a problem with the dryer twice already, but one of them was just, they forgot to plug something in, and we had a repairman come out and plug that in. The other one was not their fault. The belt, just the arm to the belt, that's what was going on. Why our dryer just recently stopped is the tensioner rod broke. It got fixed, no problem. But this bad boy, they dropped it off at our old house. We didn't plug it in. It was plugged in at the store. The owner said, of the store, said he needed to replace this, and it's still got its plastic on, so he replaced that. Everything was working. The panel was working at the store, this part and everything. We get it to our house. If we don't plug it in, because we're going to be moving in T-1 day, and also have been tipped over on its side, so you have to let the refrigerant go through the fridge for 24 hours. It's okay. We trust these people. There's a warranty on it. We're good. 90-day warranty. So we brought it here to the house, and in order to get it through the door, we had to remove these doors and these drawers. Now, this door is hooked up to lines and everything, so it was very cautiously removed. James has done this before. Set it on top of the fridge, and the lines didn't move at all. It stayed pretty. The lines had a lot of slack in them. Didn't move because, and I know that because I was the one holding the door. Get into the house. Set it for 24 hours. Because it was on its side at one point. Plug it in, and this starts beeping non-stop. We unplug it. Luckily the fridge cooled, the freezer cooled, although because this board is out, it's a bad board, our freezer de-thawed miraculously one day. So we sent out one repairman right after we moved in to fix the dryer. Wouldn't start. That was the plug thing. And he told us, you have to replace this entire door. We're like, okay. Well, how much? He said, oh, it's gonna be $200. Okay, we paid him. He never came back. He kept saying, it's on order, it's on back order, it's on, and then all of a sudden he stopped returning our calls. Well, I paid in cash. Silly me, so I'm not gonna see that money. But boy, we left some really bad reviews because come to find out, he had been taking several people that were waiting for parts for a, my coffee's really full, for money at the same time he was doing us. So we all figured it out at once. And this guy had really good reviews. I mean, really good reviews when we did it. We were trying to do small business. We were trying to help out the community. This guy didn't live in here. He lived in Waxahachie, but he took complete advantage of us along with several other people in Hillsboro, because getting your repairman to come out here is just, you have to go with the bigwigs. We had to go with Sears. So that left a really bad taste in my mouth, and I told James, I don't want to make this appointment, you make it. Several months have come across, and one day I was like, you know, Sears used to have home repair. Let's see if they'll come out here. Sure enough. And so we have Sears. So we bought this fridge for $800. It's a $2,500 fridge. The reason why is it was used, it's only a few years old, and there's one little bitty ding in it, like right there. So it was $800. Then I spent another $200, so I'm up to $1,000. The Sears repair guy came out and said it was gonna be $400 to have this repaired. That's including the estimate that he gave us, you know, included into the part. So we're up to $1,300. We're still in the good for this fridge, but I'm excited because I'm gonna be able to use these buttons. I'm gonna be able to use these buttons. I'm gonna be able to get rid of this out of the fridge. Probably put it in the mini fridge in the back, but I'm super excited about it. Okay, I've gabbed enough for right now. I gotta go back to work. I will see you in a little bit and give you an update on some of the stuff. All right, so it's lunchtime, and just in the nick of time, Sears came out and they fixed the fridge. It's got lights. Look, I'm so happy. I can actually change this to what I want it to be. This works. Super happy. Now, there's a kink in the water line, so James has to work on the water line. But other than that, it's great. And before I go back to work, I've got like 8 minutes. I just got a text message from Orkin. We actually have Orkin come out every 3 months because when we moved in this house, when they did the home inspection, they found carpenter ants. The carpenter ants are gone, but we still have them come out every 3 months just to make sure they're coming out, you know, tomorrow. And, you know, of course, it's a little extra cost that we budget out for every 3 months. But it's gonna be a busy week this week, you know, between tomorrow also the dogs are gonna go get washed. And then Orkin and Aiden's got a meeting with the Navy, and it's just chaotic around here. It was dead for a couple of weeks, and now it's getting really busy. So I'm gonna go back to work, and then after work, we're going to plant some seeds. Hey, Mickey. Okay, I just got off work, and I just wanted to actually walk back to where we're doing the garden thing, because the snow has melted, to see how wet the ground is. I'm gonna be planting about 11 different starters. Oh, my aloe veras, I don't think they made it. 11 different plants. I'm gonna start seeding in the house. Oh, it's kind of dry, but it's completely dry back here. Nice. See what made it over here and what didn't, because I didn't have a chance to cover these up. Everything's going good. Really haven't done much to this broccoli. Just came out and watered it a lot. But the leaves have always looked healthy. Excited. Okay. And then my lettuce has completely taken off. Of course, I don't see any. Yep, there's heads in there. This is butter crunch lettuce. So I think what happened, and this is my mistake, is I planted the seeds way too close to each other. But I think I'm gonna pick a bunch of that for dinner. Put in our salad for dinner. What? So, as I said, I'm gonna be starting about 11 different seeds today. And I'm in zone 8A. And we're also waiting for an order from Home Depot to show up. It should be here today. And I want to show you my roses. They're still blooming even after that frost. Got to deadhead it a little bit. My spinach, this is kind of annoying. So this spring I got this and it did great whenever it came to, that's empty by the way. It did great whenever it came to the beans. But since then, I think I just need to take this soil out and put new soil in. I haven't gotten very much. This is the most spinach that I've got. And it said it's really good for spinach. I don't think so. But the spring strawberries are going to go in there, which I know is good. It's really good for strawberries. Okay, I just got back. I did like speed walking, so I gotta catch my breath for a second. But I came back to this and I wanted to show you what the other thing that we've been waiting on. We have a list of tools that we need. We've been setting back money each paycheck to buy some tools. So James needed a sliding saw, miter saw, and so he got that. And I've been saying for a couple of weeks now, and we had to really investigate what the good kind was. That was easy for me to use, but I got a tiller by Earthwise. So those two things came. I'm gonna sit down, get my breath, and then we'll start planting seeds. Okay, so the first thing before I start doing all these seeds is a few weeks ago I was telling James I needed to get a shelving unit for my seeds, and we were at a place called Atwood, which is a ranch home place. It's a really cool store, and they had this and it was on sale. I was like, hey, that might work because I can eventually put it outside because it's a little mini grow house. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it in this window because this window gets sun all day long. And this room is pretty warm all day. So I'm going to go ahead and build this sucker. And then I'm going to place it over there and then we're going to do some seeds. Alright, that was so stinking easy. $20 well spent so far. I went ahead and put the flap on. The reason why is I can pull this up, but it's for cat protection more than anything. So, and also, I don't have to, if I keep these closed while they're germinating, I may not have to do the saran wrap because I suck at plastic wrapping. So, we're going to try it that way. Okay, so I do have a heating mat. And those are my potato bags, but this is what I'm working with. I've got to fill them with dirt and wet down the dirt. So I'm gonna go do that outside and I'll bring them in. Okay, so this is 6 rows. So I'm gonna do a plant for each row. I'm gonna have 2 trays going. The next tray is gonna be tomorrow. But what I'm doing is mainly my herbs and my peppers. So these little guys, I thought I had sticks, regular sticks, but only had 2. So I had to make little flags pretty quickly. So that's what those are. So there they are. I'll keep an eye on them. If I need them to germinate, I need to wrap them in saran wrap, I will. But that's the first tray. God, another tray to do tomorrow. And then in 2 weeks, I've got 2 more trays to start. So I'm hoping that this is going to be big enough for everything that I've got to do. All right, it is actually the next day, and I need to close out this so I can finish up editing this video. But this is the next round. This one here is lettuce, but I didn't have a flag for it. But I've got it written down in my journal, my gardening journal, so I got the second rack done. I'm so excited about these cone flowers. And those are looking good. And the other reason why I continued this video through today, I will show you in a second. Something exciting happened. Sugar's got a limp going because she strained her, come here baby, strained her leg, but she's okay. There's baby. So these girls today, oh my gosh, they are so soft, went to the spa, to the local mom and pop pet, dog pampering place today, and it's their first time there, and they got a shower and got all cleaned up, and it was awesome. The price was great. It was actually cheaper than PetSmart, but I wanted to say this is the softest I've ever had her fur ever. She's got really coarse fur, and it's so soft. So whatever they did it right. She looks good. He's about to go in a couple of weeks to the vet because the vet does kitty grooming, and he hates the brush, but I try to brush out all the knots, and he's got a lot on his stomach, and whenever I bring out the brush, he might let me get 1 knot out, but that's it. I mean, it's not like I've been trying to keep up with it, so there's like maybe 6 or 7 knots left. I'm like, he just needs a bath. He needs to have his old fur taken out or washed out and taken care of. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and close this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And super exciting is planting season, starting the seeds. Super excited. And if you're wondering where James has been, he's either been asleep or doing other things. He'll be more involved in the videos this weekend. I've just been letting him chill. So I'll see you, or we'll see you on Monday.